Hi, Kyle. It's nice to meet with you today.
It's very nice to meet you as well.
Before we begin, I need to let you know that as part of my responsibilities to you as a client, everything we discuss here will remain confidential. I'll keep it this way unless I have concerns that a child is at risk of harm or if you are at risk of harm to yourself. Do you understand this? Do you have any questions for me?
What if I don't want to tell you that I want to harm myself?
It's up to you what you are comfortable with discussing with me. I want you to feel as if you can tell me anything, but I don't want you to ever feel uncomfortable.
Okay, thank you.
How have you been doing?
I've been doing okay, I guess. I've had a lot going on recently. I've been dealing with some personal issues lately. Work has been very stressful, and I've been drinking almost every day.
What's been on your mind?
Well, to be honest, I've been feeling kind of depressed. I've not been able to find the light at the end of the tunnel. It seems as if nothing's getting better.
Can you elaborate on that for a minute?
Well, I'm very stressed out from work. I also miss my brother a lot. I feel like I'm in the bottom of a trench and it's never ending and I can't get out.
I understand what you mean. Work can be very stressful and overwhelming at times. You seem as if you have a lot on your plate. From your stressful job to your brother's passing, that must be hard for you.
I just feel so burnt out on my job and I just want to be happy. It's hard to find happiness when I only feel sadness.
It seems that you have quite a bit of stressors in your life. Tell me more about your brother and your relationship with him.
My brother passed away several years ago. He was my best friend. We had so many great memories together.
Could you tell me more about those memories of him?
We'd go fishing all the time. It was just great. It was very carefree and not a worry in the world.
Aw, it sounds like you two had an amazing relationship. Do you ever ponder on these memories?
I try to, but sometimes it can be hard. It makes me sad.
I can see why that might bring up some emotions for you.
Yeah, it's just hard to think about someone who's no longer here.
I can only imagine how you feel. The loss of a loved one can be very painful and an emotional roller coaster.
It is. Sometimes I think about him when I'm alone. I think about what it would be like if he were still here.
And what would that look like? If he were still here, what would that be like?
We would definitely be best friends. We would go fishing together and do all of our lives together. I'd love to see where he would be in life now. If he had kids, what would they look like? Would he be married?
I can only imagine how close you two would be. You seem to love and cherish him so much.
I do.
Can you tell me about your relationship with your family?
Well, my parents are divorced. I have two brothers and a sister, and I currently live with my father.
How do you and your father get along?
We get along very well. I'm closer to him than I am with my mom. He is who I spend most of my time with.
Do you two ever talk about your brother?
Not very often. It's a touchy subject.
What about your siblings? Describe your relationships with them.
Me and my brother Ben get along great. We talk daily and hang out all the time. My sister Morgan is married with children, so she doesn't have a lot of time. I see her and my nieces a lot when they come over to mine and my father's house. We talk a lot, but I'm not as close with her as I am Ben. We've all been through so much, but it has brought us closer together rather than farther apart.
Wow, okay. It seems like you have a good relationship with your siblings. Can you tell me more about your mom?
We have an okay relationship. She tries to bond with me and such, and I just don't really have as much time for it now as I once did, so it's hard.
Do you feel like your siblings and parents are having similar experiences to you?
In some ways, yes, but in others, no. It's a definitely different perspective, and so their grief is different than mine.
Yeah, I can see why their experiences might be different from yours. Could you tell me what it would be like in your idea of a perfect world?
Yeah, I would be living close to all of my family. I would work at a part-time job and try to spend my leisure time fishing, hanging out with my family and friends, and just living a better life and not stressing.
That sounds like it would be an incredible and way less stressful than what you're experiencing now. On a scale of 1 to 10, how satisfied do you feel with how your life is now?
I would say a 5.
Can you elaborate on why you chose 5 as your number?
Well, life is hard. I just feel like there are moments where I feel joy, but other times I feel completely underwater.
You have faced so much adversity and have been strong through it all. Do you see this as a strength?
I think I've done well with dealing with everything that has happened. I have a job, I'm quite successful, and I'm doing pretty well in life thus far.
You're right. What are some other strengths that you possess?
I'm very adaptive. I'm good at adapting in situations as things change every day. I'm also very disciplined. I've been working for a long time and have excelled in every job that I've had.
Wow, you obviously show a lot of discipline through your career. You seem very determined when you put your mind to something.
I would say determination is another one of my strengths. I see goals as a challenge that I can achieve, and I don't let anything get in the way of them.
You have an array of strengths. Do you have any support systems?
Yes, my family is extremely supportive of me as well as my girlfriend. My friends are supportive as well. If it weren't for them, I don't know where I would be today. They have got me through so much.
Well, it seems like you have a lot of people to rely on when times are tough. Do you reach out for support?
I'm not a very vocal person. I don't express my emotions of concerns very much, but when I'm upset, they know.
How do they know?
I sometimes withdraw myself from situations or events. I try to interact, but they can tell something is bothering me.
How do you rate your support systems on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would say an 8 because I do have people that want to support me in every part of my life.
It's amazing that you can find support in your family, friends, and girlfriend and in your time of need. They seem to care a lot about you and your well-being. Have you set any goals for the future?
Goals for what?
Perhaps how you may deal with your emotions as well as the passing of your brother?
Well, I want to have a way that I can remember my brother Chris without being so upset all the time.
If you would like to, I could set you up with a grief counselor to talk through these emotions and move forward.
Would that be like therapy?
It's similar to therapy, but more of a guidance as an open discussion of how you feel and how you want to deal with your loss. Do you have any other goals?
I would like to build a better relationship with my family and help them deal with my brother's passing as well.
I can definitely assist you with this. I can refer you to a group therapist for loss of a loved one. It's a way that you can all go and discuss your experiences and how you are all feeling about everything. You can explore your family's strengths when faced with adversity and how you have and can overcome anything and everything.
That actually sounds kind of nice.
It can be very helpful for all of you. It is a way to get your entire family involved and any help they may need as well.
I really appreciate that.
Well, Kyle, it was very nice to meet with you today. You seem like a very strong individual that just has a lot of stressors in your life. Hopefully, I can help you reduce those stressors and help you find your personal strengths so that you can move forward and be as successful as you hope to be.
Thank you. This has not been as bad as I thought it would be. I thought this would be very pressing.
I don't want you to ever feel pressured in any conversation with me. I hope you feel comfortable.
I actually feel surprisingly comfortable.
Well, that's great. Do you have any questions for me?
I do have one. Do you know how much the counseling services will cost?
I can absolutely research this information for you and have it ready for you the next time that we meet. We do have a payment plans for these services, and if you have insurances, some of them are free.
Okay, thank you.
Of course. I will have all of this information the next time we meet. Here's my card. Feel free to give me a call anytime, day or night. I'm here for you. If you have any questions, call me. It was very nice meeting you, and I will see you very soon.
It was very nice to meet you as well.
I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you. You do the same.
See you soon.